Madam Chair, I find this bill to be an incredible overreach. The sponsor, all of you know this bill very clearly contradicts the Constitution, the decision by the Supreme Court. You can't possibly not know that. You're making an attempt to do something that you know to be unconstitutional. The sponsor could not list one place where a person could carry a weapon, not one. How does that not directly contradict your constitutional right? It's insane what's happening in this bill. I'm going to submit a committee statement to that effect, a minority committee statement to solidify for the permanent record how directly contradictory this bill is to the Constitution. It's really disappointing that you would put forth such an egregious piece of legislation. And I want to know who's going to take responsibility when that law-abiding person trying to exercise their constitutional right accidentally violates a provision of this bill, which is so restrictive that you can literally carry a weapon nowhere. Who among you is going to take responsibility when that person goes to jail? Because as the sponsor said, when I was asking him, he thought it was okay for someone to be charged a third-degree crime because they're walking down their street with their dog goes to the bathroom on private property, and they reach over to pick it up. The sponsor says it's okay to charge that person with a third-degree crime. You're making criminals of the law-abiding citizen. You are directly violating the U.S. Constitution. And nobody makes any bones about it. And in addition to the fact that this bill is completely wrong on so many levels, you are going to commit financial resources, as you know, because the sponsor said today that the only thing that's sure for today is that there will be a lawsuit around here for this. You're going to commit state resources to defend a piece of legislation that is completely backwards, and it is an assault on our constitutional rights. This bill is wrong. It is wrong. And when we have to go through all these hoops to ask all these questions about what we're allowed to do, it shows you that the average person is going to have no clue. How can they possibly know? Again, you've taken this way too far. This is a bad, very bad piece of legislation that's going to harm innocent, law-abiding people and directly goes against the U.S. Constitution, and you know it, and you should be ashamed of it. I vote no.